Welcome to the CryptoNest. Alright, so people are saying this is it, my friends. Bitcoin is reversing and is going to the moon. I would say it's a little bit too early. I even readjust here my counts because before my my D wave was here and my E was here, and then we crashed. And we should have gone a little bit, we should have gone lower. If this is the top of the third wave, this was the fourth wave, and we needed that fifth wave in yellow and reaching lower levels. And once again, it is important to really be careful and not to cry victory or scream victory, I must say, before having other confirmations. And we got a little bit cheated, right? Was it this week? On Sunday, we had 5-way up. And this is important because we had an A, a B, and then look, we had the Fibonacci retracement here, and you can see the price, it just went even below the origin of this 5-wave count up. And so this is important, once again, as a lesson that we need 5-way up, but also we need 3-wave down and price reacting to the Fib retracement. So now, actually, I should change the count color here. Let me put it in blue. So this also in blue. So we almost have the 1-to-1 ratio if I calculate the length of wave 1 to the length of the left 3. Because you can see we went really short. Now, when the length of the wave 1 and 3 is almost equal, the fifth wave has to overshoot, and it is doing that. And ideally, the fifth wave would go to the 1.618, so 68,000 about 500 for a 60, so 68,000 for 60, missing $1,000. All right, we're not that far. Bitcoin, can easily manage that. To do that, that would give us a nice fifth wave. And once again, it's going to be a little bit hard. Okay, so first of all, this is nice. We're breaking out from this downtrend here, a red line, and we're doing that. Now we just need to push a little bit higher, and this was a previous resistance here, and we do have a lot of resistance at this level here, as you can see. So you need to push higher, even reaching the previous peak here, and after that, yeah, I could count this a nice 5-way up, and then after that we will need an take back the pen again. We will need an A, a B, and a C, and once again I'm going to trace the Fib retracement here, and then it's crucial the price need to react and make a U-turn and try to go higher. So 5-way up, first hint that maybe something more bullish is happening. Second hint, we need the ABC structure to the downside. Third hint would be price reacting to the Fib retracement. Fourth hint would be the price going higher than the previous peak that we didn't do yet. If this work well, we need to go to 68,500. Does he has to? No, this is a fifth wave. It's great. But honestly, I want something perfect to really put probability on our side that this perhaps is the one count, the bullish one that really will make us believe and have start to have some nice structure that this is it, and the lower low is behind us. Now, a lot of time people talk about bear market, bull market. Honestly, I'm fed up a little bit. How about there is no more bear markets? Because in stocks there are no such thing as bear market. There are just pullbacks. And I think we're coming. Bitcoin is in a champion league now. He got a promotion, And I think we need to stop talking about bear market, honestly. And once again, if we go back, the only thing that didn't fail, it's the Fibonacci and Elliott waves in this cycle. All the other indicators, now I don't want to say all, but many, fear and greed and this and that, nothing, they all failed. We didn't have the euphoria in the fear and greed. We didn't have that blow off of the market, of the price. Everybody talking about Bitcoin. I didn't sense at all that this top cycle. The pi indicator failed. So there are many things, many indicators that didn't work this cycle. And I do believe that now we just need to do, technical analysis like we do stocks. Stop bothering on these now I consider useless indicators, because they're failing one after the other. It's not because they're not good anymore. It's just because Bitcoin changed, institutional there, and retailers are still there, but because of the institution and the heavily investment that they do in Bitcoin, yeah, the price is swinging. It's not acting as it used to be. And I did prove you that for a moment, honestly, nothing changed really. We did had 58% drop. Actually, let me put that. Let me do an update on that. Did we? No, we didn't do any lower low. Let me double check here. Yeah, we're still at 52.53, down. I still count this, an A, a B, and a C for a wave A. And if I zoom out again, I did talk about that on my last video, don't remember when. So this was the top of the previous market. This is our top of this market. This was our A wave. We lost 55.60%. I believe, yeah, we are here now. So we're technically here. And I am looking forward for this revival in price, skyrocketing movement to the upside. Once again, when we have a correction, a three-wave correction, okay, ABC, we can expect a very nice, bullish movement to the upside. I don't want to say impulsive, but yeah, kind of impulsive, really strong movement to the upside. And I believe this is what we're doing now. Now, can it be that I'm wrong? And because of the new legislations, well, we had a really short correction. We are not going to have this B and C in this cycle like we had before. And this is just the ABC of, this would be our final correction. And we would do an extension, or we just were going to work onto this fifth wave. So this is the top of the third wave. This is the fourth here. Not that one, this one. And now we're working into this fifth wave, which is going to be 5-way up. Yeah, sure, this can happen as well. So we need to see the structure, we need to see how we behave, and only then we can kind of see or try to decode what the market is doing. For the moment, we are far from there, but I'm convinced that we are near the end of this correction. And I'm not calling bear markets anymore. This is normal correction. How deep is going to be this correction? I don't know. Are we going to make a high B and then a C, or we're just making a super cycle? But at the end of the day, it's going to be just a fifth wave. So I think I'm going to stop saying those keywords: super cycle, bull market, bear market. It's just a wave 3, it's just a wave 4, and maybe we're working on a fifth wave quickly, that we're not making an extended pullback. Am I convinced on that? Honestly, not. I'm convinced more, my personal opinion anyway, that this is the A, we're working on a B, we're going to make a C, we're going to reach lower prices, and it coincides with the macro, because if the Structure Act pass, we're going to skyrocket, and after that, you need time, industry, to get in really, and then we're going to see that eventually price is going to fail, and then retailers are going to lose confidence, and price is going to drop down. Perhaps $44,000 isn't impossible, and after that we're going to go and really start this fifth wave. So we shall see. But no one knows, honestly. So well, this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. It's nice to see a green market here. Really, Polkadot is really doing it. Avalanche, oh my goodness. I need to check if I didn't got liquidated on Avalanche. And what else? XRP, 7%. ADA, where are you? ADA. I think it's higher. ADA, 14%. That's nice, honestly. Solana also. Today it's a very nice day. Let's see if we can keep building up onto this movement, and we will see. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can join the Discord channel. I'm not super active. I'm not, I share my trades. I share some, actually I do some chart updates if I don't have time to do a video if markets are really moving. But otherwise, I'm not, I don't want to do a video per day if nothing changed. Now, today maybe something is changing, not even sure. Nothing is a deal done yet, and this could still fail. So I'm not being negative, I'm just being realistic. By the time I thought, yeah, we are finding a small resistance here, the 1.236, wave 1, wave 3. Let's see if we can really reach, the 68,500 would be ideal. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.